Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be reacting to Player episode 9. I just foresee tears in this one. The last episode was really sad there towards the end, but yeah. So let's get into it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're interested in my Patreon. The link is down below, and let's get into it. That scene was so good. So well acted. They didn't expect to fall in love with each other. And that's the thing, the game was all fun. And now it's not. Oh my gosh, bless Jade. She's such a good
ไม่ต้องจับให้ก็
girlfriend.
ได้นะเดี๋ยวก็เจ็บตัวหรอก
เจไม่เจ็บปาง ถ้าปางไม่พัก เจก็จะไม่พักไปเจพร้อมแล้วปางไปเลยปาง
เจว่าเจไม่ไหวแล้ว
She didn't, well, neither of them expected to play the game with their hearts, right? It was just a bit of fun in the beginning.
ฉันถามตัวเองทุกวันว่าถ้าพี่พลอยกลับมาในชีวิตอีกครั้งฉันจะรู้สึกยังไงหลายครั้งที่ฉันคิดถึงรอยยิ้มของพี่พลอยคิดถึงอ้อมกอดของพี่พลอยและคิดถึงกลิ่นหอมของพี่พลอยแต่หัวใจที่เสียหายกลับทำลายความคิดถึงของฉันไปทั้งหมดแล้วดึงฉันกลับสู่โลกความจริงเธอนอนกับคนอื่น
Yeah, that's kind of...
นั่นคือความจริง
I mean, that's unforgivable.
พาก่อนพี่พลอย
Or maybe she didn't. We didn't actually see that. We only saw them kissing. For now, I'm gonna just tell myself that she didn't actually sleep with that woman.
พี่อยากชดใช้ให้ปันด้วยครับถ้าปันยังอยากได้ซิติเซนอยู่พี่จัดการให้รอบนี้พี่ไม่คิดตังค์แล้ว
ปันขอใช้เวลาทบทวนอีกนิด
Oh my god, what? You need to tell him to go screw
พ
himself.
อเรื่องพลอยเหรอ
Why are you even still speaking to this man?
ช่างมันเถอะพี่เพฮัลโหลพลอยอยู่ไหนแล้วคะ
มีอะไรคะพี่จิ
วันนี้เรามีนัดคุยตารางงานกันไง
พลอยลืมไปแล้วเหรอคะ
พลอยขอโทษค่ะพลอยลืมไปเลยอะ
ไม่เป็นไรค่ะ งั้นเราอัปเดตกันตรงนี้เลยละกัน
คือตอนนี้มีแบรนด์ติดต่อพลอยมา5แบรนด์ต้องการให้พลอยไปเป็นพรีเซนเตอร์
เดี๋ยวพี่ส่งรายละเอียดให้พลอยทางอีเมลละกัน เดี๋ยวพลอยเลือกดูนะ
รับค่ะ
อะไรนะคะ
รับไว้ให้หมดเลยค่ะ
พลอยจะไม่เช็คดูก่อนเลยเหรอ
พลอยรบกวนฝากพี่จิเช็คเลยละกันนะคะ
No, she wants to stay busy.
จะไม่หนักไปใช่ไหม พลอยจะไหวเหรอ
ไหวค่ะ
ป่านได้เงินคืนแล้วใช่ปะ
ได้แล้วค่ะ
เอาจริงนี่พี่ก็ยังงงอยู่นะ มันติดพี่500,000ติดปัน1,000,000แล้วก็คนอื่นอีกไม่รู้ตั้งเท่าไหร่ ไม่รู้ว่ามันหาเงินมาได้ยังไง
คนอย่างพี่เพทาย เขาก็คงมีวิธีของเขานั่นแหละ
That's what I've been
ไม่
saying.
ใช่
Like,
มั
how
นไป
did
ยื
he
ม
have
คนอื่นมาคืน
money?
เรานะ
How did he have the money to pay her back?
ยังไงปันก็ขอบคุณพี่นะคะ แล้วก็ขอโทษด้วยอะที่ช่วยอะไรพี่ได้ไม่มาก
โอ้ยไม่ต้องขอโทษหรอก แต่เราหันหน้ามาคุยกันได้ปะ
แบบนี้แหละค่ะดีแล้ว
โอเค โอเค ได้เงินคืนแล้วอ่ะ มันก็แล้วกันไปแหละ
Do we think it's
Yeah.
Ploy's money?
พี่ก็มาเพราะว่า เป็นห่วงเราเฉยๆแหละ
หุยเดี๋ยวนี้เปลี่ยนไปนะ มาแนวพระเอกเหรอ อย่าบอกนะ ว่าจะจีบปันใหม่อีกรอบอะ
พอเลย ไม่เอาแล้ว โอเค
แกนั่นไงมานั่นแล้ว
And who's the friend that picks her up? Don't tell me. Do not tell
อ๋อ
me.
เดี๋ยวรอแก้วหนึ่งค่ะ
Oof. Hello, Ying. Obi. Ugh, Mimi, you're so lucky. You are so lucky.
เอาวะเสือปันกลับมาแล้วลุยเพื่อน
ปัน
พี่ดูไม่มีความสุขเลยนะคะ ชดใช้กรรมอยู่เหรอ
Oh shit, they know each other.
ยังโกรธพี่อยู่เหรอคะ
Oh shit. Oh shit.
แล้วพี่ปีอยากได้อะไรอะคะ
Wait, was this her first kiss?
กันค่ะ
She said her first kiss was a girl, right? Or something? Did she? Ugh, I can't remember. I think so. Christ almighty.
แล้วยังไงคะ ที่มาทักนี่คืออยากจะมาวีนพี่เฉยๆ
ปันก็แค่เบื่อ อยากหาอะไรทำแก้เบื่อ
Oh. Why are you recording this, babe? Oh no.
ไปเข้าห้องน้ำกับปัน
Mm. Oh wow, okay. Oh. No. Oh my god, I'm gonna die of secondhand embarrassment. Oh my god, I am actually gonna drop dead from secondhand embarrassment. Hmm.
เป็นขอโทษค่ะ
โอเค ไม่เป็นไร
She needs a hug. That's what she needs.
มันไม่ไหวอ่ะ
Hmm.
นะคะ
อุ๊ย ก็ทำมาทั้งหน้า ทำมาทั้งนมเห็นได้นะคะ
Oh my
ครั้งแรกที่เจอ
freaking soul.
หลังจากทริปฮ่องกง
Of course she's there.
พี่ว่าพี่ไม่นั่งด้วยนะ เดี๋ยวพี่กลับก่อนนะคะ
Oh my god, justice for Ying, because I know she has a partner now,
ถ้าไม่
but
มีใครรออ
damn,
ยู่ที่บ้าน
she
มาเป็นเพื่อน
deserves
ปานกันนะคะ
better. She doesn't want to feel used. Don't use her. Don't use her. No.
Oh my god
Oh my god. This is so freaking messy right now. Now it's a freaking tit for tat.
มอง มองหน้านิ่งเลย แต่ว่าตอนนี้หันไปแล้ว
พี่กำลังรู้สึกเหมือน
Mm,
โดนใช้เป็นเครื่องมืออยู่นะ
that's not very nice, pun. Treating people like this is
พี่ก็
not
คงบอก
okay.
ไปแบบพี่ก็มีหัวจิตหัวใจเหมือนกันนะ
Yeah, she's a person.
นั่นพลอยดีออใช่ไหม เล่นเบอร์ใหญ่เลยนะเดี๋ยวนี้
ปันไม่น่ารักหรอ ทำไมครั้งที่แล้วพี่บีก็นอกใจปันไปมีคนอื่น ครั้งนี้พี่พลอยก็ไม่สนใจปันเลยสักนิดอ่ะ
Mm.
โอ้ยมาเนี่ยมา ข้อแรก เรื่องที่พี่มีคนอื่น มันเป็นเพราะตัวพี่เอง
Yeah.
ไม่ใช่เพราะว่าเธอไม่ดี
Mm.
ข้อสอง
That is true.
พี่ไม่รู้ว่าระหว่างพวกเธอมีปัญหาอะไรกันนะ แต่ตอนที่เธอลากพี่ออกมา พี่ทันเห็นสายตาของคุณพลอยเขาอยู่นะ มันเป็นสายตาที่เย็นชา แต่ว่ามันก็มีทั้งความห่วงแล้วก็ห่วงในเวลาเดียวกัน
Oh my god. We've all been there. Crying on the floor over a woman. Like a rite of passage. This is nice. Is this Amina singing here?
ความเป็นไปแม้จะรักเท่าไรจะไม่พูดไปไม่ให้ใครได้รู้ที่เธอทำทุกสิ่งเหล่านั้นฉันเองก็พอดูออกเพียงฉันนั้นไม่คิดจะบอกมันออกไป
พี่โอเคแล้วล่ะปางกลับห้องไปเถอะ
เรื่องปันใช่ไหมคะ ปรางรู้นะ เรื่องพี่พลอยกับปันอะ
เหรอคะ งั้นพี่ขอโทษแล้วกันนะคะ ที่เข้าไปยุ่งกับน้องสาวของปราง
มีอะไรอีกปราง
พี่พลอยคะ
ใครอนุญาตให้เข้ามาคะ
ปันอยากคุย ไปโดนผู้หญิงคนไหนทิ้งมาคะเนี่ย สภาพถึงดูไม่ได้แบบเนี้ย
มีธุระอะไรคะ ถ้าไม่มีธุระอะไรอ่ะ ก็เชิญออกไปค่ะ
ทำไมใจร้ายนะคะ พี่พลอยเคยคิดถึงเรื่องของเราบ้างไหม เคยคิดถึงปันบ้างไหมคะ สักครั้งหนึ่ง
เรื่องของเรามันจบแล้ว
แล้วมันก็ไม่เคยจริงเลยตั้งแต่แรก
นี่พี่พลอยไม่ต้องการกันเลยเหรอคะ ข้างในพี่พลอยอะไม่เหลือปันเลยเหรอคะ ที่ผ่านมา แค่เล่นๆจริงๆอ๋อ
She thinks it was a game for you, Pan. Oh my god, just think. Think. How does she not think that Ploy knows about the brother? Hello?
ปันแค่อยากให้พี่พลอยรู้อะว่าปันรักพี่พลอย
Oh.
พี่พลอยปันขอโทษ อะไรที่ปันเคยพลาดอ่ะ พี่พลอยพยายามให้อภัยปันเหมือนที่ปันพยายามเรื่องของเราได้ไหมคะ ปันไม่ได้ต้องการอะไรเลยอ่ะ ปันต้องการแค่พี่พลอย แค่พี่พลอยคนเดียว
ต้องการแค่พี่งั้นเหรอคะ
ต้องการแค่พี่ แต่ใส่ใจกับพี่ชายพี่จังเลยนะคะ พี่รู้ว่าปันหลอกพี่ พี่รู้ว่าปันเข้าหาพี่เพราะต้องการสืบเรื่องพี่เพทาย
Yeah.
และพี่ก็รู้ ว่าวันนั้นที่ปันผิดนัด เพราะปันต้องการไปเอาเงินคืน พี่ถึงได้บอกไงคะว่าเรื่องของเรามันไม่จริง มันไม่เคยจริงเลยตั้งแต่แรก
ปันขอโทษ
ออกไปค่ะ ออกไปได้แล้ว พี่พอแล้วกับการถูกหักหลัง
What a scene. Wow. God, player has been delivering. I need to see that. That was so good. Great acting. My goodness gracious.
ทำไมใจร้ายนะคะ
I like both of them, but Amina.
พี่พลอยเคยคิดถึงเรื่องของเราบ้างไหม เคยคิดถึงปันบ้างไหมคะ สักครั้งหนึ่ง
เรื่องของเรามันจบแล้ว
The way the
แล้ว
power
มันก็ไม่เคยจริงเลย
shifts
ตั้งแต่แรก
immediately when she stands up.
นี่พี่พลอยไม่ต้องการกันเลยเหรอคะ ข้างในพี่พลอยอะไม่เหลือปันเลยเหรอคะ ที่ผ่านมา แค่เล่นๆจริงๆอ๋อ ปันแค่อยากให้พี่พลอยรู้อะว่าปันรักพี่พลอย
And she doesn't even make a move. Like at that moment she knows it's really done.
พี่พลอยปันขอโทษ อะไรที่ปันเคยพลาดอ่ะ พี่พลอยพยายามให้อภัยปันเหมือนที่ปันพยายามเรื่องของเราได้ไหมคะ ปันไม่ได้ต้องการอะไรเลยอ่ะ
ปันต้องการแค่พี่พลอยแค่พี่พลอยคนเดียว
ต้องการแค่พี่งั้นเหรอคะ
ต้องการแค่พี่ แต่ใส่ใจกับพี่ชายพี่จังเลยนะคะ พี่รู้ว่าปันหลอกพี่ พี่รู้ว่าปันเข้าหาพี่เพราะต้องการสืบเรื่องพี่เพทาย และพี่ก็รู้ ว่าวันนั้นที่ปันผิดนัด เพราะปันต้องการไปเอาเงินคืน พี่ถึงได้บอกไงคะ ว่าเรื่องของเรามันไม่จริง มันไม่เคยจริงเลยตั้งแต่แรก
And she can't even say anything to that because it's
ปันขอโท
true.
ษ
ออกไปค่ะ ออกไปได้แล้ว พี่พอแล้วกับการถูกหักหลัง
Okay, so that was Player episode 9. Wow. Ugh, my goodness. Yeah, that scene got to me. What great dramatic writing, my goodness. Ugh. You know what? I'm so glad that I was right about Player, seeing the potential in Player when I first watched the pilot. I could see the potential, even though I hadn't read the novel and I didn't know what it was about. I could see it. And really these last, I mean, I'd say I've enjoyed the entire season, but especially from, I think episode 6 is really, the writing has really, really, really impressed me. And like I said, the acting. Ugh, Mimi and Amina are doing such a good job in portraying these characters, and really the amount of internalization going on while also having to externalize another type of emotion is really just such great characterization. And I have to give kudos to the screenwriter, but also to the actors, to Amina and Mimi, because yeah, I've loved these last four episodes, but especially these last 3 episodes, where the dramatic writing between these two characters has just been really wonderful. And it's some of the best I've seen in these GLs. It's not even just GLs, just in series in general. I think this is some of the best dramatic writing I've seen. And really, oh my goodness, Amina and Mimi are playing the shit out of these characters. What a pity it's so underrated. Ugh, my goodness. What a pity. But I think that the people who are watching it really appreciate it. And yeah, I think, you know, I think that's good enough. I wish it were on more people's radars, but really stunning writing. So yeah, we were right. Anyone who hasn't read the novel and you thought that Ploy knew from the beginning what Pan was up to, we were right. And oh my goodness, it's just so heartbreaking to me. I really, after last week's episode, I really started to wonder and think about when things changed for Ploy. Because now knowing that she has known from the start why Pan approached her and the whole story with her brother, I mean, she's known everything from the very beginning. In the beginning, it seems like she was fine with their little game, right? Her and Pan, she's the bigger player. Pan thought she was playing the player, but the bigger player was playing her as well. But the point is that Ploy was obviously fine with it in the beginning, playing this little game with Pan. And we can even see how amused she is. I can't remember what episode it was now, episode 2 or something, where she even sees, you know, when Pan goes to her apartment and she pretends like she lost an earring. At the end of that episode, we could see that Ploy saw her doing all of those things, so she knew what she was up to in the apartment. And she was quite amused by it. So I started wondering when things started to change for Ploy. Because the one thing that Pan and Ploy weren't ready for was playing with their heart. They were fine with playing the game as is, when it was all fun and, you know, but they didn't expect that their heart was gonna be in the mix of things. And now here we are. So yeah, I started to wonder when things changed for Ploy, and I think I'd have to watch the entire season again. I'm not really someone who rewatches episodes. I've rewatched 1 or 2 of the episodes so far, but I'd have to rewatch it. But I think if I really have to now just go back into my memories, I'd have to say that it's the episode where Ploy gets injured when she's playing basketball, that entire basketball game episode. And she gets injured, she goes to the hospital, and Pan comes and takes care of her. And Ploy is vulnerable for the first time with Pan. And she tells her about her mother and about the relationship that she has with her mom, or the lack of relationship, but just about her life. She led her into a very personal moment in her life, and she was very vulnerable and very open with Pan there. And I think after telling her those things about herself, I think Ploy expected Pan to drop the act. And I think she expected Pan to come clean. because Pan could see how distraught Ploy was by what had happened between her and her mom, and just the pure animosity in which the mom has treated Ploy, and the things that she has had to go through her entire life with a mom like that. And so Ploy is now thinking, well, I am opening up to this person, Pan, and if Pan feels any real way about me, if they really care about me, if they are in love with me or they love me, then they would now come clean, because I have now told you what my insecurities are, or what the bad things are that have happened in my life. You know why I behave a certain way, and now I want you to drop your act. And I think when Pan didn't, that's when Ploy's demeanor towards her shifted, because in her mind she's like, well, if someone really cares about me, they wouldn't still continue to betray me, or they wouldn't continue to deceive me after I've opened up to them and I've been vulnerable with them and I've let them into a very personal place in my life, and yet you are still deceiving me. And I think that's when things shifted for Ploy. And it wasn't a game anymore, because she had obviously already developed feelings for Pan. And so there's that mix as well. It's like I'm in love with Pan, and I have let her into a very vulnerable moment in my life. I have opened up to her. I have let her in. I have told her things, also important. I have told her things that I've never told anyone else before. And yet she continues to deceive me, or she continues to lie to me. And so the juxtaposition of that couldn't fit into Ploy's mind. She can't think that a person who loves her will continue to deceive her. And so that's when she started to put a wall back up again between her and Pan. And we know, of course, that all the little things from then on just, it started boiling and boiling and boiling. And until the pot exploded and Ploy couldn't keep up the ruse anymore. And yeah. And that's how we ended up here. I just can't. Pan, I'm having a hard time with Pan not even thinking that Ploy could know about Peitai. How was that not a thought at all? Maybe it was in the book, but we didn't see it in the series of her thinking, oh, maybe she knows about Peitai, maybe she knows that I know her brother, maybe she knows about the whole money thing. Was that not a thought once? I find that very hard to believe. And also the amount of little nuggets that Ploy has been leaving her, and she hasn't picked up on any of that. And what was it? Was it episode 6 or 7 where Ploy comes to her in the bedroom and she says, having fun? And I remember thinking that was such a loaded question. And also the way Ploy was looking at her. You'd think that Pan would kind of put one and one together, like, oh, what is she talking about? What does she mean? I just can't think that that thought didn't come up even once for Pan. It's really hard to believe that. So maybe, again, like I said, maybe it's a thing that happened in the novel, but it's not, we can't obviously get into what the character's thinking 24/7 with a series or with an episode. It's only 50 minutes. We're not going to be let into the internal thoughts and the internal world of a character throughout an episode. So, but that is something that you could do in a novel. But yeah, oh my goodness, what a scene. Again, it's been so, really, these last 3-4 episodes have had such great dramatic writing. The scenes between, these very emotional and dramatic scenes between Pan and Ploy have been so well written, so well directed, so well acted. I saw on Twitter that the previous episode, that scene between Ploy and Pan in the hotel room, it was one take. Mimi and Amina had one take to do that scene. I can't even, if you're not an actor, I cannot even begin to describe to you how difficult that is. To know that you have to get it right once. You have to get it right the first time, and that's it. And they were able to harness such energy and emotion in that one take. It's incredible. Really, truly, I am so highly impressed by this series. I'm so thankful for Ice and for her production company, Hard Pop Studio. I'm so thankful for the screenwriter, whoever that is. I have to go look that up. The director, I'm so impressed by everyone involved in this process because it's really some of the best I've seen so far. And I don't say that lightly. Very, very impressive, especially the emotional capacity of these characters it's really truly incredible to me. Like, I'm stunned. I'm really stunned. And then of course there's a great score. This series has had a great score. It's just such a well-made series, honestly. This wasn't someone that just wanted to make a GL because they're popular. Because that is happening now, unfortunately. I think that we are now at a place with GLs where it's like people see it as a cash grab, a money grab, because it's something that is getting more and more popular every year, which, I mean, on one hand, I'm super grateful as a sapphic person that we are getting more content, but then also I know that people are going to start doing it for the wrong reasons, and there is stuff like that out there already. But this production, no, I mean, hats off to everyone, really. It's impressed me a lot. But yeah, I have no idea where we go with these characters from now on, because it's 3 more episodes, 10, 11, 12. Also thankful for the amount of episodes, because I think that this is a story that couldn't have been told in 8 episodes. I don't think so. For most series, I'm like 8 episodes could be enough, but I think for this series to really show the emotional development of these characters, their romantic development, them really falling in love with each other, starting off as players playing each other and then slowly shifting into them falling in love with each other, and then obviously this getting to this point where it's like, well, it has been fun and games, but now it's not, because real feelings are involved. And yeah, now there's another shift going to happen in the last 3 episodes. So I think it's the perfect amount of episodes, but I can't think of where do we go from here, because Ploy seems totally done. She is just done. I think emotionally she has detached from Pan, and I think I'm also like that. Fortunately, unfortunately, if I have emotionally cut myself off from someone, I am done with them forever. I always say I'm the best ex you'll ever have, because you will never see or hear from me again, and that is kind of how I feel about Ploy at this moment, because she just seems like she has completely detached from Pan. Even though she's still sad and she cries, but I just don't know where we go from here. What shift is gonna need to happen for them to get to a place where they can talk to each other, where Pan can explain to her that, yes, I did approach you with these intentions, but I have actually never used you, because I started liking you basically right away. And is Ploy going to believe her? That's the other thing. Is she going to believe her? Because Pan has been lying to her this entire time, so why would she believe her when she says that to her? So I'm really finding it hard to imagine a scenario where these 2 characters can just come together and figure things out. I have a fear that we're gonna get a time jump. I hate time jumps. I hate them so much. Unless the time jump happens in the beginning of a series, but a time jump at the end of a series I really dislike. But I can't imagine anything else, because these characters are so hurt. They have hurt each other so badly that I just don't see them being able to come together and and talk things out right now. It's gonna take months or a year at least. And also now at the end we see Pan taking her bags and she's moving. I guess she's going to New York. Is that what that was telling us? Is she just moving out of that apartment or is she going to New York? Because I think that was a passport. But yeah, that was episode 9 of Play the series. I really enjoyed it. Also, justice for Ying. I know that she now has a partner, which I'm very grateful for because, oh my goodness, can you guys stop using Ying as this character? She deserves so much better. She is not just a one-night stand, okay? She's not just the girl that gets in between couples. She is gorgeous, she's beautiful, she's talented. Stop typecasting her, okay? Please and thank you. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you for watching. That was episode 9 of Play. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.